in this challenging environment, 8 months in, would you like to give me your assessment of President Bola Tinubu's administration so far, or his stewardship so far?
Thank you so much. As you said, the present administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is only about just 8 months, and I can tell you that he started off very well. However, I think Nigeria must be patient and see how we are going to come to the end of it, because once you have a policy in place, people should understand that policies must take time to germinate, and then once it germinates, it yields results. And we are going to see the results at the end of the day. At the moment, efforts have been made to curb security challenges in the country. So much effort has been put in place. If you look at even the national budget that has just been passed in the 2024 budget, you can see the priority has also been given to health, defense, and works. And once any government that takes works, takes defense or security and health seriously, that government is likely to have good governance at the end of the day. And you can see, for the first time, the president has appointed his ministers, and I've told people that not only ministers, all CEOs, that look, I am not just giving you an appointment. I have an office that will monitor you. You have to sign an undertaking that you are going to do a performance bond to make sure that you produce results. And there is even a special assistant, a special advisor that is overseeing that office. And in each of these ministries, people are already aware that whatever thing they are doing, they are being monitored. And this has given all the appointees in government to be up and doing, so that they are not found wanting, because the president has not missed his word that if you are seen not to be a performing minister, performing CEO, he is going to ask you to go away, and another person will come in place. So I think we are going there. Of course, we have a lot of also insecurity challenges, but we should understand that we are living in a world that is described as a global village. So some of the crises we have is not just within the country. There are transborder criminalities that goes along drug addiction, a lot of arms, smuggling in arms and small, big and light and small weapons that are across our borders. So these are places that government is making efforts to check those criminalities, so that at least we can reduce to the barest minimum the level of crisis. I think the government has started well. We should give them time to germinate.
Our guest is Honorable Abdulrazak Namdas. He's former chair of the House Committee on the Army and is a board member of the NDDC. We've been looking at the nexus between rampant insecurity and food production. He's been sharing his ideas, among which are that we have to also be a bit patient. And he's given, a pass mark so far to the Tinubu administration on this. We'll go on to, as I said, when we come back, I'd like to know for him, what if you were to select 2 or 3 aspects that we can look forward to in the short term of making appreciable progress on, that is in the first 12 months. He was going to give us that, but not before I get Reverend Dominic, who has joined us to contribute to the program. Good morning to you, Reverend.
Good morning, Chief Yori. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Yori, I don't know if your guest can hear me. He's a member of National Assembly. Are they a senator or have
a former member? Please go ahead, Reverend. Reverend?
Please, sir?
Please go ahead.
Okay, please, distinguished senator, please stop telling Nigerians to have patience. That language is progressive. Progressive in the sense that when you are telling us to have patience, we are not seeing you exercise patience. As you come to the studio this morning, you come with a police officer, you come with a political chief, you come with all
Reverend Dominic, I'm so sorry. Your sound is not. It's staccato. We can't hear you. It's like we hear one word and then the next 3 seconds it drops out. So very, very sorry, Reverend Dominic. It's a poor connection. See if you can call in again. It might have cleared the line. But the one thing that I did hear you say to the former chair of the House Committee on the Army in the House of Representatives is that you are not amused with his suggestion that we're going to have to be patient a bit more, which is what Honorable Namda said when he was assessing the first 8 months of the Bola Tinubu administration. So there you have it, Honorable. That viewer, I think he thinks that, are you not being insensitive in asking Nigerians to continue to be patient against the outcry of we are hungry?
I think, I thank God that the caller is you addressing as a reverend. And you see, when you say somebody is a reverend, is a man of God. No matter the situation you find yourself, it is good that patience is very important. And I'm not telling him just because I am part of this government or not because the fact that I'm talking about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What I'm saying, we are talking about facts and reality. This government is 8 months old. And I have told him, and I've told Nigerian people, that we have challenges. The president has agreed that there are challenges. But the point I'm making is that he is working towards addressing challenges. And I give an example. We have an issue of food security challenge. And this food insecurity, the government has said, okay, I have released grains. And these grains are meant to cushion the effects of people. That means an action has been taken. And therefore, we wait and see. In the area of security, reforms have been released. They are trying to procure equipment to fight banditry and what have you. The security agencies are doing their best. But I said, security equipments are not things you get on the shelf. Whether the Reverend is very angry or not, if you make him today president, you make him whoever, whatever policy he will come out with, it will take time to germinate because it has to go through some processes. And I'm saying the president is doing his best and has acted. What is wrong is when there is a challenge and the person has not lived up to the challenge and not taken up action in order to sort out the problem. But this president is sensitive to the issues, and I say, look, even the challenge of dollar, attempts have been made to see that, look, what can we do? Attempts have been put in place to see that we have to bring back the value of Naira back. So these are things that government has taken up to do. And I think Reverend, as it is so titled, is a man of God. If I say Nigerians should be patient, I am not saying anything wrong.